everybody's doing good. Happy Easter, everybody. What a glorious day. I'm so excited. Just Easter in general, it makes me so happy. And then having the kids when they were little, like making their baskets and doing all the stuff. Like, we've never been big. I know some people buy gifts for their kids for Easter. We've never done that. We bought candy for our kids. Not that that's better, but we've never bought like gifts in their basket. Like one of my girlfriends, like, oh, we put new head earbuds in hers, or somebody, one of my other friends, put a phone in there. I think it was like when the iPhone maybe 7 or 6 was out. She put a case in it or something like that, and I've never done that. I do little the plastic eggs. I'll do different ones. Like some of them are kind of like glittery. Some of them are plain and plastic, like the ones you get at the dollar store. Um, but hey, happy Easter, sweets. Thank you for coming in. I'm really just kind of doing my morning stuff that I got to do. I got some baking I got to do. I got to make a peach cobbler. I thought I'm bringing a salad, peach cobbler, and I thought while I'm here, I might as well make my husband some potatoes because I had to fry the bacon for the salad I'm gonna make. Then I felt like, what kind of a crappy woman? I put the bacon away and then don't even fry a little bit extra for my husband. Well, I noticed it after I had already put it away. So at this point, I'm actually going out of my way to bring it back out to fry it. But I did have the bacon grease in there. So I had some potatoes that I had made the other day in the fridge that were needing to be used. They were soaking in water. And I thought, well, since sorry guys, since I already have to do that anyways, I'll just make my husband while I'm kind of doing this. And I just really fried the potatoes. I'll probably make eggs when he wakes up. Thank you, thank you. So what I was saying is, I've never been a mom that does gifts in their basket for Easter. Nothing wrong with people who do. I just have done. We hunt for eggs. Um, they get candy, almost a, if you will, a Halloween, because at Halloween we let our kids eat candy. So I would put usually some kind of a cross made out of chocolate, sometimes solid chocolate. The go-to ones, my son got a Hershey's Kiss in his, like that big. It's a huge one. My daughter would usually get a large peanut butter cup, or she would do the bunny. I would do the bunny for her, and I would do a cross for him. I try to keep it, I don't know, I try to keep it focused, like not, I don't want to say it like that. I don't want them to think it's gifts. It's the resurrection of somebody who gave their life for us. And so I really wanted them to focus on, okay, we're hiding eggs. Okay, we're doing eggs. Okay, but I gotta tell you guys a story really quick about eggs. Me, my brother, and my sister, we were 3 kids. So my mom would do about 2 or 3 dozens of eggs, hide them. And we're from Michigan. I'm from Michigan, as some of you guys know. We always have rainy Easters. Always. We even have snowy Easters. That's just what Michigan weather is. Michigan, you can expect to have rain, sometimes snow, sometimes you have little buds of coming out, the spring blooms on the tree, and you see little mists of snowflakes going across your window. That's our Easter. So I said that to say, well, my mom had 3 kids. Well, she had 4 total. My brother passed away. My older brother passed away when he was 21, just about 21. So it was me, my brother, and my sister. So my mom wanted to do enough eggs so we each could find some. So she would do about 3 dozen. So she would do them, and it was yucky and rainy, so we did them. Oh, I forgot to turn my Bluetooth off. Hold on, y'all. There we go. So she did inside, and we did. Hi, my sweetheart. I'm actually got to make peach cobbler to take. I got to make a broccoli salad, and I thought while I'm frying the bacon for the salad that I'm making, Joe got lucky, and I threw some papas. Well, I had the potatoes already peeled in my fridge, soaking in water. So I had the bacon grease in there. There's probably a lot more bacon grease that needs to be but I kind of changed plans 1 minute, and I thought, oh, I should have taken some grease out, but by that time I already had the papas in there, so they stayed in. Okay, so what I was saying was, so in Michigan we have yucky weather. I'm going to be talking to you while I do this because I got so much to do. I My mom hid about 3 dozen eggs to make sure that we all had eggs for everybody to search. This is how I do it, you guys. There's so many different ways. I did a video, I feel like, but I didn't go. Let me say it's really fast. I don't go live that much during the holidays, which I know I should because we're a cooking channel doing recipes, but it's really hard without my dad. Really, really, really hard without my dad and my brother. So from Thanksgiving to Christmas, it's extremely tough for me to be like, hey, everybody, because I feel like I'm on the verge of a tear every second of every day because all you see are memories. You remember how dad used to do this. You remember how you and your brother used to build snowmans. Oh my gosh, I remember that one time dad did like all of memories. We were big on family. We'd all get together a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. We'd come over like on Friday and we'd stay the night. My mom and dad had like 4 or 5 bedrooms. We'd all stay the night. We brought our clothes, we brought our kids. All the kids would be in the basement with the sleeping bags, drink playing. It was just how we were. We were very, very, very close. So then when my dad passed away, it felt like the whole home, like we still talk to each other, we still get together, but that, I don't know what it is. It's just different. It's so different. So I said that to say I can't go live during the months that it's difficult for me because I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want that. I don't want to be talking about something and start crying. I don't want that for my subs. I don't want that for me. I want to be able to cry if I need to cry. I want to be able to talk to you guys and be happy and life and blah, 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 blah. My dad passed away in January. His birthday was in February. Okay, so the holidays are tough anyways because not only did we find out in October. Okay, so that alone, it just brings you back how we were at the Mayo Clinic right now, all that stuff. Okay, then he passed within 3 or 4 months. He didn't live very long. We found it at the very end. There's nothing we could do. January he passed. February was his birthday. March my brother passed, but he passed in 1991. It's not that it's easier. You just have learned over years. So my brother passed in March and his birthday's in April. It is what it is. I know this for the last 20 years, every single holidays. Like I remember holding my dad on New Year's Eve and squeezing, like hugging him because I knew it was my last New Year's with him. And I remember holding his back and thinking in my head how small his shoulders had gotten. So for me, I can't go live for the first part of the year a lot at all, almost ever. And now that I'm on the home stretch. That's why I come live a lot more. I made it. I made it. Like I made it. I made it another year to, and I'm so grateful for all the memories. It's definitely not a bad thing. I'm so grateful he gave me great memories, but the memories are also the double-edged sword. Those are the things that I miss about him. So for my sake and for my subs, I don't go live. I'll try to post videos. I'll try to upload videos. I try to do things for my members because I have some loyals that stay membered up. Thank you so much, Crazed. Once my aunt and my dad passed, it was like glue. Yep, that held it together. They stopped. Yes, exactly. So I feel victorious when I get through to April. My brother's birthday is still coming up. It's the 9th. It's going to be tough, but I'm ready. Like for me, this feels huge. This feels huge. I made it through the holidays. I made it through my brother's passing. I made it through my dad's. Like the way some people feel, and I don't know because I don't know about recovery, but an addict for them is every day is a success. That's what it's like for me. It really truly is very, very, very touch and go for the first for 5 or 6 months. It really is. It's touch and go. I'm a very upbeat, happy person, but the pendulum swings. And when it swings the other direction, when I get sad, it gets really, really sad. And it's not a great thing, but it is reality. My kids are gone. I don't have noises in the house. That's, again, reality. The empty nesting allowed me to be able to, I feel like it allowed me to mourn finally. I didn't mourn when he passed because my kids were home and it just school, conferences, practice, just go, 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 go. And then they both left and it was silent. And then you're like, you realize how much you miss your dad. You realize how time just flew by. So I do miss my daughter, but I feel like I really didn't allow myself to mourn back when he passed. And it's only been, I mean, for me, it feels like just the other day, but obviously he's passed over many years. But it's still tough. Every holiday, every Christmas. My dad was a big griller. So for us, it's just like we got to get back to normal. My dad wouldn't want us sitting around crying, and he's with the King of Kings. He's in a glorious place. What do I have to cry about? I'm really happy. I'm just being selfish because I want more memories with him. So let's cook. Oh, you guys, look at my shirt. Because my grandson, I don't know why, for the longest, like for at least a year, he called me Amma, like grandma. Oh my God, that will make me cry. As soon as he's like, because I talked to him through our FaceTime, and I say, what is on my phone? I said, hi, Pop. I call him Papas. We're FaceTiming, and he's over with my son. And I go, hi, Papas. I said, what are you doing? I said, oh, Grandma loves you so much. And he goes, Amma. Oh my God. It literally melts me. Like I literally fall into a big puddle of mush. And I'm like, what? And he goes, silly monkey, Amma. And I'm like, you guys, it's the best thing. Okay, so back to what we were doing. We're cooking a peach cobbler. We're cooking a salad, broccoli salad. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I made this during some part of that season. I call it a season at this point. That instead of going live, I made it and uploaded the video. So I was thinking, oh my God, let me make it on a live. So if anybody has any questions. Anyways, this is what I did yesterday. And I made, we used to call them like clover leaf dinner rolls. I made a couple of these. They're just regular dinner rolls in a round shape. But then these are called like clover leaves. And what you do is you basically get like a ball. This is the bigger ball. But you get like probably half of that and you roll it and you put it one in the bottom and a couple on top. That's it. The easy, and you put them in a muffin tin. You line it down or whatever. You know what I mean? So you, whatever dinner rolls your family likes, do those. If they like them like Hawaiian dinner rolls, then do them over in like a 9x9 or an 8x8, and say that's it. I made a loaf of bread because my son wanted this, and then last night I made biscuits because I had one. See that? I was craving strawberry shortcake, and I thought, let me make some biscuits really quick. So it was a day of baking yesterday. But let's go. Let's finish. Anyways, I had a pan of oil, bacon grease. I had a lot of bacon grease, so I ended up throwing some papas that I had in the fridge that were just aging. Where are they at? They were soaked in water, but the little part that was exposed was like... Basically, I had to peel. You guys look at. Basically, I had to peel the potato again because a little of it was exposed by the. See, like that, it was sticking out of the water. I didn't put the water deep enough, so I used the potatoes I had in the fridge. I used the oil. This is going to be a change channel, if you guys are new here, we use a lot of recycled things, the cheap version of things, how to do things cheaper. Yes, you can buy your potatoes, but they literally look like a bag of $3 hash browns. And it was, my bag of potatoes costed $2.47, and it was a 10-pound bag, or $2.77 for a 10-pound bag. I used 2 potatoes in here. Okay, so I literally can, how many more meals can I make if I just took 2 potatoes out of that 10-pound bag? That's what you got to think about. I know sometimes it's a lot. Trust me, you guys. I am that girl. I used to work in an accounting firm. And sometimes, especially during tax season, I don't have 10 minutes. I don't have 15 minutes. All right. I got broccoli in here, or I got bacon. This is how I do this part. Some people don't do it this way. They have their own method. My mom actually cuts like this. She like takes each little thing out. That's too much time for me. I used to do it like this. I would cut, and all at once I would just cut them, and it would, I'll just show you. See it? And I just take the top off, and then I throw them in there like that. Okay? In case anybody's wondering, yes, they're washed. So this is one way. Okay? You can do it like that. They're just little, that. Then with this, I used to just scrape it like that. And I just make use of every part of it. Okay? So I'm not, hold on. Okay, so you have 2 options. Let me move you guys over here. You guys see? Do it whatever way. If you don't have a grater that will do it, then do it the other way. If you're not doing anything but watching your husband line some fishing line into, you know what I mean? Just, oh, okay, let me just start prepping or whatever if you want to hang out in the kitchen with him. But this is how I do it now. Washed and ready. I don't buy that by choice. That's too expensive. But I buy it from Sam's Club for $5. I can get 3 pounds of, 2 pounds of broccoli. And if anybody buys broccoli from a grocery store, it costs about $2, and you get just one little bushel. I'd rather pay this, and I get that much. Okay, this is how I do it. Okay, ready? Option, this is what I do. I hold it like this. You can put it on a plate, cutting board. Start with the stalk, and it just is, and then you just kind of like push it into the, I tell you, this thing is the fastest. And then it doesn't have to get tiny. You can put them like that and go, okay, that's good enough. But it just makes use. I should have prepped everything, but again, I wasn't doing like a cooking channel. Let me show you how to make this salad. I literally said, hey, I've got things I got to do. I wonder if anybody wants to come in and hang out. So you guys are my hangouts. I'm sorry if you guys have, like, I'm going to do my cobbler. Come back if you want to watch just the cobbler. I hope you're doing good, Lisa. Oh, I hope you're doing good. If you guys have plans, I'd love to see them. If anybody's making a special recipe that you're going to take to the gathering. We're going to my son's. That's where the kids are gathering. If you don't want to share, I respect that too. I was saying here in Michigan, we have like Easter is, we have Tulip Festival that's by us, but everything's always got to be determined on how the weather is. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. We can't ever go, hey, let's barbecue this for your Easter. My dad used to do that all the time. Let's barbecue. Then we'd get all like, all right. And then, when I say the whole week was 80 degrees, 75 degrees, and then all of a sudden Easter comes and it's like 30 degrees and snowing. Swear to you, if you're a Michigander, you know what I'm talking about. Tulip time, it's like a huge festival. It's always depending on, like right now, it's raining outside, but we're gonna be at my son's inside, so it's okay if it rains. We had a really good live last night. I apologize if people came in, weren't expecting it to be that, I don't know, that, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Like, I wasn't, last night it was just very, we had a good live and it was something that was laid on my heart to do. I saw something about somebody Perez Hilton, not the girl Paris, that's Paris. Perez Hilton used to talk about celebrities, and I saw this video about how he was really sick. And I saw when I was on TikTok, I was like, oh wow, he's really sick. And he's like, I'm just asking for prayers. And I thought, wow. I mean, usually, I've seen him before talk. Let me just say that. And I've seen him say things. And so when I heard him say that, he's like, I don't really want to get into it right now. It's kind of private. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, remember, guys, you don't have to tell anybody why you're asking for prayers. The Lord knows what is needed. You can share with whatever. You can just say, I'm asking for prayers for me this week or for me today. Whether it be whatever, a personal thing, a test you're going to do, financial strains, just don't feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't even want to share that information. You know what I mean? Like, don't share it. Keep it private. Okay, these are a bunch of little pieces, so I might keep, because I do like some big, because I sure do like to bite into a, okay, let me move that. So when they're looking like that, see them like this? Oh, let me move you down a little bit. Then I just kind of, and I just cut. This is how I used to do it, and I would only grate the stalks. But do what you want. When I'm trying to stretch it far, it's great to do it the other way because you just want a lot of people to have it. But it's literally 4 adults and a little boy. A little beautiful baby. Just kidding. Okay, see, I cut it down the middle. Like, this would be a great one for the grater because you have a lot to grate, but my fingers are getting a little, you guys know I have a condition of my hands, so gotta be cautious when I'm using my hands because my husband we were both doing dishes yesterday, and I felt he tries to get it to them before I do them, which is very nice of him. But I still feel bad, as for me in my home, that my husband is doing the dishes as often. There's nothing wrong with a man doing this. Oh, I gotta tell you guys that. There's nothing wrong with a man doing dishes, guys. I'm not saying that. My husband does dishes. My son does dishes. My son has always been like that. Does dishes, does the laundry. I just raised my kids to be able to fend for themselves. The reason I'm saying this is I saw a lady, I don't think it was TikTok, I think it was here on YouTube. And she goes, in the little POV, maybe it said, or the bottom, or somewhere on her thing, she said, she pulled out of like the freezer. She grabbed like her arms and she was like, dropped them on the counter. And she goes, leaving my husband for the next 3 weeks and want to make sure he's well fed. She goes, I don't remember the last time he's been in the kitchen. Skirt. What? I'm just by my culture, we do a lot of waiting and tending to our husbands. That's just what we do. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I like taking care of my son, my kids, everything. Okay. But to say I don't remember the last time he's been in the kitchen, I try not to judge other people's relationships, but it's that not just, oh, he loves cooking, or I love cooking, but he is really busy. To say I don't remember the last time he's been in the kitchen was like, so she had about 3 meals a day for 3 weeks. Let me just tell you, if anybody knows, last year, my niece was going into labor. I left August 22nd. I didn't come back till October. I'm a good woman, a freaking great woman. Great. I didn't leave my husband a dang thing. He's old enough. He can make an egg. He can get cereal. I put in, he can get cereal. He can get an egg. He can get noodles. He can make himself noodles. He can drive down the street. He can go to McDonald's. Who? She literally had parchment paper and like 4 pieces of bacon and rolled it up. So all he had to do, she said, was unroll it onto a cookie sheet while he made his eggs. What? Here's a parchment paper, brother. There's no way. No way. I mean, they were about, I'd say mid-30s. They didn't look terribly young, but no way. I would never raise my son to be like that for his wife. I would never marry a man. I'm always for like, hey, like you guys see how me and Joe are in the kitchen. He helps me a lot. He helps me a lot because of my hands. He helps me a lot because he wants to. I help him a lot. But what? You don't remember the last time everything from, you would not have believed the video if you would have seen it. Yeah, everything. Every single thing you could possibly think of, she did it for him. Like an egg. Oh, she even put him in little rubber, like she made a pot roast and she put them in portion sizes and put them in the freezer. So they came out of that silicone wrapper. And when they, oh, good for you, put in, she pushed it out of that little silicone. You know how people do the silicone to do candies and stuff? She froze it in the silicone to make them individual serving. And then she put it in like a container that only had, like almost like what's that called? A TV dinner, TV tray. It's a TV dinner, I think. It's a banquet TV dinner kind of thing. She put it in there, so all he had to do was put that little into the microwave. What? Why? I mean, I'm not saying you can't tend to your spouse, but better her than me. That's all I'll say. I ain't gonna dog nobody else's relationship. Didn't I just talk about that last night? Everybody's relationship is special in their own way. It, I think I left my husband one instruction. Hey, I bought some frozen pizzas the other day. We didn't eat them all. There's a couple in there for you. I don't even think I bought them for him. I think because we eat like that. If I'm not doing my cooking channels for you guys, we'll eat like grilled cheese, frozen pizza, ramen noodles. That's why I was telling somebody, they're like, I said something about, I'm not going to be able to do any cooking lives like last summer. And I said, we really don't get any kind of tips or anything. And for us, we couldn't afford it. And then I literally got nasty emails that said, you're making yourself dinner. What's the big deal? Just videotaping. I mean, there were like 2 or 3 people that said, what's the big deal? You're making yourself dinner. Or why is it about money? You can't do it unless people are giving you a tip. I'm going, it's groceries. It's groceries. Like, how are you going to, I didn't get mad, but I just explained that the cost of groceries are a lot more and it's just 2 people, but 2 people that can literally eat a bowl of cereal. 2 people that usually eat a bowl of cereal or some bologna or some ham or whatever. And I didn't email them back. I just said, I'm very sorry or something. I think I addressed it in a live that I said, I'm really sorry about this. So that's why about a month ago, I saw a live. I saw a girl named Carissa. She's on Facebook. Carissa, and I think there's 4 A's. And in the video, she said, it's expensive for me to do da 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 da. So she does get ready with me's. She does, thank you so much, Puddin'. I appreciate you, doll. Thank you. She had said, and she's got like 270,000 subs. And she had said, getting ready with her, going through like Starbucks and her ordering a drink or just kind of hanging with her for the day. And people were commenting like, can you go back to your cooking lives? And so she took the time to actually say to her subs, like, You guys, groceries are expensive and I can't afford them all the time. And I'm trying to do another avenue to still give content. And they were mad in her comment section about not doing cooking. So I shared it with you guys saying I felt validated. I know you guys, that doesn't make sense to you guys, but after the nasty, I won't say hate because I'm not like that. When somebody gives me their opinions, I don't consider that hate mail at all. I consider that their opinions. When I saw people that there are three people, and it doesn't matter if they're three or one, I feel like they're important to me. And if they are not satisfied, I felt really bad. And I started just going, well, if we can only go live once every 2 weeks, then I'd rather do that because they're want me to do cooking. I did get ready with me. I did talking. I don't want to do reviewing BJ. I don't want to do that. I don't feel good with myself when I do it personally. So I choose to not do that. I could do that. I've been in the drama community. You understand? I've seen Bombshell. I've seen Savage. I've seen Flava. I can do the drama side. I don't want the drama side. I don't. I enjoy hearing like 10, 20 minutes of a creator and then I pop out. I don't want to be doing a whole stream. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with it because they make me laugh. When Queen, I love laughing, but it's not something that I want for me. So if I don't have the cooking ability, because I don't have the groceries to do the live, and I don't want to, I did a get ready, and then I talked about videos. I did some like reviewing food. I know. Put in, just stay safe. If you go over there, just stay safe. It's not that she's bad news. She's a bad representation of a friend. She's a bad representation of what a mother. She's a bad representation of a Christian is. And I wish, as much as everybody wishes, I wish she would find, because she does have a platform. Like I have a very small channel. She could really send a message about the word of God on her channel. If there's many people that she has sick, she could literally talk about how to have faith in him, how if you continue to seek, like just continue to encourage all of her sick subs, all of her friends that she's hurt. She could go live and talk about that and talk about how, forgiveness and making things right with your friends. Like, mind blowing that she doesn't do it for that reason, but she doesn't. There's nothing I can do. So that's kind of where my brain was, is I wanted to start going live. The Lord allowed and blessed me with being able to get a laptop, but I also didn't want to do it in the way what other people were doing. And so I had to determine what I was going to do. And I chose to use mine as a platform where I cook, but I also talk about behavior, things that are not good for the purpose of your. I'm not anybody to say who's a good Christian, who's not a good Christian. I'm simply saying, if you're going to use that name or that title, care who it's attached to. Care that people are attaching you to him. And when you turn people off, you're turning people off to him. When you behave in a vile, gross, judgmental, foul-mouthed sailor talking and allow that nastiness from behind you, you're telling the people that don't know anything about Christianity, we allow this. And we don't. We're not, you would never hear my husband talk like that, ever. Not because he was a leader at one time, not because I was a leader at one time, but because my husband respects me. See, that's like, she should have more respect for her subs, for her. That's what I try to choose. I don't want to do this. So I'm going to choose my platform and talk about the Lord. So last night's live, it was laid on my heart by the Lord to share the importance of what this weekend was, about this holy week was, about today, the resurrection, because today is the day that death didn't win. It didn't hold him down. Like he said he'd be back, and he came back. He came back. Like, it's so glorious. Hi, Casual Art. it's a glorious day to know that evil didn't win, dark didn't win. Yeah, eternity won, and agape love is like a love that no matter what they do, and there's nothing that we could do to make him not love us. And that's the kind of love he has for me. For me, like even if nobody else liked or did, he has so much love for me. He has so much love for you. And just to know he went up on a cross and took all those beatings and all those whippings and all the things he took for me, I that alone, it's like, I mean, I personally love my son unconditionally. He could come home and say that he hurt somebody and I'm gonna murder or whatever that is, and I'm still gonna love my son. But you know what, I wanted to address something the other day that they had talked about if it happens in your family, how do you keep it quiet or not? I have a family member that was affected by another family member's mom and dad not saying or doing anything. They swept it under the rug. He had done 6 months before what happened to my family member. He did something with 4-year-old little boys. And between them two moms, they decided to keep it quiet. And then I allowed him to stay the night at my house. All because his mom thought he was going to the military and she knew that it would affect his chance at, because the military doesn't care what age you are. They don't care at all. Yep, exactly. Exactly. You can hate their actions. So when this person told me, I called the cops. I don't care. I'm standing by this person. I don't care what your plans are, what you should have thought about that before you got your little nasty little thing out. My family member was affected by his, and I asked, why wouldn't you say anything? Well, because I didn't want you to to look at him the way you look at him now. What? He's sick. What do you mean? What do you mean? You didn't say nothing because you didn't want me to look at him a certain way? That blew my brain. I called the cops, I pressed charges, and I don't care how bad he wanted to go to the military. His little rear end was not going to the military because even though he was under 18, but they don't care. If he has any history of it he was old enough. He was older than 14 or 15. And the way they see it, no, there's no way. That's exactly why put that out there. So when he gets out of the military, he goes for 4 years. It's still in the back of his head. He still wants to do that. Going to the military doesn't make it go away. It didn't go away. It doesn't go away. It's sick. And just to hear Craig say that, I just threw my phone because hearing that's literally what this person's mom did. She didn't want him to be looked at, so she didn't say anything. I don't care why that other person's mom didn't do anything when he did that to those kids. They're little 5-year-old boys. And they didn't say nothing. My family member told me, and I freaking kicked him out of the house. I said, call your mom down the road. I don't give a fuck. You need to get out of my house right now before I kill you, before my husband kills you. Get out of this house. And I called his parents and I said, your son's walking down this road. You can go and grab him. I have nothing for that person. I have nothing for his mom. Because why is your child reputation for what people are going to think about him more important than my family members' mentality, my family members' innocence. Why? You got to decide that my family member didn't get to know. You got to decide I didn't have to know. You got to decide that he was safe from my home. No. For this person, for Craig to make such an ignorant comment, it just shows his level of sickness. And that's, I'll just say that. It just blew my mind that a 40-year-old man could say, yeah, I don't, let me just ship him off over here. I don't want nobody here. What? That's your answer to it? Ship him off? Why not get him help? Call the police. If he did something that was inappropriate with somebody, call the damn police. Hello? It's still illegal to do things to minor children. You don't just, hey, shh, come in. It's okay. No, don't worry. I know you didn't mean it. You guys, I'm sorry I went there with that. This is Easter, and I'm going to celebrate Easter. It just made me so mad listening to him the last 3 days. It made me so mad. It made me so mad. It made me as mad as I was when this person's mom told me. I literally felt that rage build up again. I felt the rage build up again, and I hate feeling that kind of mad. I know he doesn't even see it as inappropriate. He doesn't. That's just so. How are you a parent? How are you a parent? Usually, not only are, adults wanting to protect children, but once you have kids, your mental goes into protecting children because you have one. And what if it's yours out there? That very deeply disturbed. You guys, I'm not going to be in a sad mood for a glorious day. I apologize. Please, please, please forgive me for the last 5 minutes. I apologize. I just had to get it off my chest what I had been. We're happy. Let's go. Oh, God. You guys, don't let me get there. Let's go, you guys. Making the broccoli salad. If anybody wants to wait for the peach cobbler, I'm going to be doing that in this probably only take a few more minutes. I know, you guys, I should have done the stuff sooner, but I really was doing not necessarily a cooking video. I was going to be like, hey, who wants to hang out with me? And I didn't. I apologize for holding you guys up. But thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. I have bacon under here. What happened was I got up because I knew I had some stuff to do. I started the bacon up, and then I go, oh, you know what? Let me just throw the potatoes that I have in the fridge so that I can make my husband something. But this is what I did yesterday. This is a loaf of bread. These are dinner rolls. These are clover leaf, if anybody knows what those are, dinner rolls. And then last night I wanted a strawberry shortcake. Strawberries at Sam's Club are $2.99. So I made biscuits so I could have a strawberry shortcake last night. I like carbs, okay? I'm sorry. I like carbs. A hot biscuit out of the oven is great. A hot loaf of bread out of the oven is phenomenal. I apologize for anybody who watches their carbs. I was shocked how easy Cobbler is. Yes, girl! My mom, I swear, that was one of the first things I made. That and Texas sheet cake. My mom's from Texas, you guys, and she's baked her whole life. Oh, I forgot who said it in our comment section. They said, I don't cook or bake or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God. My mom, okay, my mom is like a huge, at Thanksgiving, my mom makes about 20 desserts, 25 sometimes. She asks every individual family member what they want for Thanksgiving for her to bake. From coconut cream pies, lemon bars, to 7-layer bars. She'll make something basic like a strawberry shortcake or strawberry pie, but she'll make anything, homemade German chocolate cake. She bakes all the time. Okay, during Christmas, she does platters. It has candy on it, like church windows, fudge. I think she does peanut brittle. Okay, what I was saying was I didn't do any baking, you guys, for my whole life. I did no baking. My daughter was a sophomore. This is what I'm doing, you guys. I don't have to, but I'm getting the little ones. And then the ones that have like a base, just kind of putting it through the grater and letting it fall apart. Um, if they have a bigger basey like that, that's when I'm kind of grating it. Just to make use of it. I paid for it. I'm going to use every bit of it. My daughter was a sophomore, and she said, Mom, how come you don't bake? I am not lying. That's what she said. Because I just put, I worked in an accounting firm, and there were many tax seasons that worked and kicked my butt that come May, I was ready to relax for the rest of the year until next fall, or that fall, because then in fall we see what new laws had passed and to get ready for the following tax season. Okay. And aside from that, at the accounting firm, there's still people that do their taxes, payroll. You know what I mean? They're all year long. It's 13-hour days when you're in tax season. So I said that to say she was a sophomore, so I was roughly 40 because I'm 53 now. And I didn't bake at all. So that is proof it's never too late to start baking. All you have to do, I've always cooked. And the reason I didn't like baking is because I hate having to be precise. I hate saying I have to put exactly that amount. It has to be blah, blah, blah. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I made that. I was telling you guys what happened. I ended up crying and my nose started ringing. I can't stand, especially like Joe does it bad when we're cooking, and he's like, I'm like, bro, go blow your nose. We're adults here. Okay, Casual, I'll read you, Mama. Hold on. I'm gonna look like a granny, but oh well. I love baking breads. I do too. I love baking breads. Joe loves a cinnamon bread that has sour cream coffee cake. That's what it is, and he loves it. Okay. Cobbler, I like bread. I'm glad you like bread pudding. It's really easy to make. I love baking bread. Unfortunately, I love eat. Girl, yes. Girl, yes. And then Joe gets like one or two pieces. And if anybody's had a hot tortilla off the comal, that's what a slice of bread is like for me. Like, do you ever have enough? Like a hot tortilla off of the comal is like, I mean, it's hot and butter and just mantequilla. It's great. It's great. It's deadly. I made carrot cake and hummingbird cake. Could you send me your hummingbird cake? My mom makes an amazing carrot cake. Her carrot cake takes no oil at all. It's the crushed pineapple that actually has it so moist. Let's see. Oh, I've never been precise. I'm about baker, even with sourdough. Oh my God, I found sourdough I saw sourdough and I did it more as to see if I could do it. Oh my God, sourdough bread with cream cheese. God bless it. And again, like I was saying, Joe doesn't eat enough of it, and I'm left looking like a gorda. And I'm like, bro, you're not going to do this to me. Peach cobbler, same thing. I had to stop making it because Joe only eats like one or two servings. He's just more of a salty. He likes pretzels, chips. I could eat sweets and carbs day in and day out. And Joe's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, bro, can you eat a little more, please? I know I put 3 cups of flour in here, and if I'm eating this whole freaking loaf, that means I'm eating freaking 3 cups of flour. Sorry this is taking so much time, you guys. I guess I can do the rest of them in my quick way. See, it feels like That should be enough. Thank you guys for... Okay, watch. Oh, chingao, I almost lost them all, you guys. Holy chingazo. Okay, that's so much. Look at how fast that is. Then they just fall apart in there. It is quicker, but I wanted to show you guys the cool way. You know, y'all? Anybody didn't catch that at the beginning, strawberries are on sale at Sam's Club for $3 for a 2-pound container. If you know, you know. Ooh, see, I can't do these little stubbies, though. Because now I got to either grate those or cut them up. All right, let's move on, y'all. Red onion. This is how I do it. I know some people do it different. For me, it's easy just to do slices. I hope everybody's having a glorious Sunday. Oh, and I don't like these. I found that the centers of my red onions are always so strong. If anybody has a tip for that, that'd be great. I don't know why they're strong, but I don't dump them, you guys, because I still use them. Do this the size you want. I know people like do the like tic-tac-toe lines in the top of the onion, and I just have always done it like this. Some people put raisins. My husband's not a fan of them. I could take them or leave them, but because he's not a fan, I choose to omit them. All right. You guys, my biscuits are only 3 ingredients. My biscuits are literally self-rising flour, butter, and buttermilk. That's it. And if you don't have self-rising flour, you can make it homemade. That's it. Sunflower seeds. If you want raisins, do the raisins right now. And then all right. Sorry guys, this is giving me anxiety. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys. Hi guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Easter. It's a glorious day. He has risen. Any questions? Hi, Ola. 0 came in. What's up, girl? We're making a salad. Okay, long story short. I'm making a peach cobbler, making a salad, and then while I was frying the bacon for my salad, I thought, what kind of a crappy wife are you to not even throw some papas into the bacon grease? So I ended up throwing some. I'm not laughing. Hold up. 0, look what I made. Sorry, guys, I got to take a minute to show them what I made because I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm more proud when I do my sourdough loaf or my discard crackers. Okay, this is a bun or a dinner roll for today. Dinner roll. But this is I'm taking to my son so he can just have a loaf of homemade bread. So I made a loaf of bread for him. Last night, I made biscuits because I had a sweet tooth and I wanted strawberry shortcake. So I made strawberry shortcake. All right, let's get rolling. Okay, I'm going to aim you down. Down, baby, down, down. You know what? The girl you see, Mona Lisa, in the chats, she sent me all of her sourdough stuff. All of her, like, baskets. This was Mona Lisa's. It was so nice of her because she saw that I had just started my sourdough journey. And she's like, I don't use this stuff anymore. And I didn't have the baskets. I didn't have almost 90% of it. I just started the starter. And I didn't know where I was going with it. So she says, I can give it to you if you want. I'm like, girl, yes. So my sourdough journey was because of Mona Lisa, the ones that go into all the chats. And I was really, really, really touched. Okay, real mayo, not Miracle Whip, in a bowl. Do your heart's choice. I like mine more tart. Somebody else will go, oh no, I put mine more sweeter. Then do what you like. This is like, oh, okay, here's a question. If I make it exactly the way you did it and then I don't like it, and then I go, I don't think I'm going to make it anymore because I didn't really like the flavor. Why not just alter it to what you like? Like, why leave a recipe that you like or you thought you were going to like, but it didn't taste? Just change it. All right. Yeah, I'm big on alter it. Alter this if you don't like it. Use what you want to use in your home because it's yours. You guys will see me do that about a lot of stuff. Not that I don't care, but, all right. I sometimes do this. People use regular vinegar. I use apple cider vinegar. Again, it has a little more twang in it. But I found when I did it, I used regular vinegar because I didn't have this. And so I used regular white vinegar. I made the salad, and then I said, you know what? I think I like the apple cider better. So next time I'll make sure to put it. But that's how you find out. I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm going to put vinegar in here. I do it like this. Do it the way you want. Then get your baby little whisk. You don't have to. It will dissolve just from the mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Anybody? I ask you guys every time we do it. My oldies will know where that comes from because I ask you guys every time I pull it out. Mayonnaise. If Pookie's in here, she'll know. Okay, you can just pour the vinegar and just put the sugar into your mayo. I am making a broccoli salad, Cash. I'm making broccoli salad, peach cobbler, and then because I had the bacon grease from making the bacon for my salad, I threw potatoes because I have heart in my soul from my husband. Just kidding, I just wanted to use it. Okay, vinegar into my mayo. I like mine twangy, guys. Other people like theirs more sweet. My mom loves her sweet. I don't like it sweet. And then you're going to I don't put salt only because there's bacon in it, but you may want salt. I do put black pepper. Okay, so as of now, we have sugar, vinegar, and mayonnaise. Nobody knew what the mayonnaise is from? Put a steak in it. I'd love a steak in it. Can't behave, please. Cash is a goofball. You guys, you know what Cash has always called me from the time he's always seen me in chats? Cash, what do you call me? It's the sweetest name ever. I'll let him type it. Yep, he calls me Gloved Grandma. That's the sweetest. Like, that was what he did on his own. And I was like, I asked him why. And he had said because, what did he say? Because grandma is above the mom and something about the gloved. I thought it was the sweetest. And for the last 2.5 years, he's done it. I thought it was sweet. Okay, grab the back of your spoon and just taste it. Do you want it sweeter or do you want it more tart? I love a good. Nope. I like it tartar. I like it to twang. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I like the twang that the vinegar gives. And you know what? Regular vinegar does give it a twang. Apple cider gives it a little sweet twang, I guess. But my son's the one who said that too. He says, if you don't have apple cider, just use the white. Then I did it and I was like, oh my God, yeah, I don't like it. I make mine very wet because I like this wet. I don't like my broccoli to go in my mouth and it be semi wet. If you know, you know. It makes sense if you're going, like I'm making it right now. We're not eating till 3 o'clock today because I want it to just absorb it all. But if there's so little sauce, then it won't absorb it. That makes sense? Okay, my bacon's at the bottom. I'm gonna toss it a little bit before I throw it in. Then I will do the real tossy toss. Okay, I'm sorry, red onion, broccoli, sunflower seeds, and if you want raisins, I've seen people put raisins and cranberries. My husband's not a fan of them, so I don't even do them. Oh, I need to try it. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, you guys. I like it twangy. I'm just doing it all. Look I knew what I should have done. I just tried to do a little at a time. I feel it out. You guys do that too. Feel it out. Maybe you're going to put it a little and go, that's enough. And if you throw it all in there, you'll have room the whole bowl. That's why some people make it and they throw all the ingredients on here, the mayo and everything. But what if it doesn't taste the way you were wanting it to? How do you fix it at that point? Make your dressing. All right. All my health people, please know there's broccoli in here. Just kidding, you guys. You guys, I can't even read. My husband, his phone is, well, I guess I could find his phone. Hold on. I'm missing things. I got mods in there, but I know sometimes you guys ask things and I feel bad when I don't answer and you guys are like, yo, I came over here to watch you. I would say I put about 1.5 cups of mayo. Okay. And then, again, you guys know I scrape everything out of the bowl because I paid for it. I paid for all of my ingredients. That's how I leave my bowls, because I paid for it. I like it like this. You guys may not like it wet like this. You guys may like it dry. If I tell you guys why I found out I liked it, because my mom had always made it another way, and my cousin always made it same salad. She just made it a little more drier, if you will. But we go grocery shopping while we're hungry, and I think, oh, let me go grab something from the deli. I went over to the deli section, and I said, oh, they got broccoli salad. I said, oh my God, let me have some of that. And it was the bottom. She's like, grabbed it and she threw it in a bowl. And I go, I like it like that. I like it wet. Because every time I bite into the broccoli, it's like squirts a little juice. Sorry if that's going to freak anybody out. The body is a vessel. Yes, the body is a vessel. Put in, don't be mean to Olap. Olap's she's a mod, and then you don't want to make her mad. It's mayo, babe. Oh, you're saying put in, do you like mayo or Miracle Whip? I'm not laughing. Olap, you always get me in trouble with your freaking comments. Oh, why? If Jesus is the Holy Spirit, was the need for his body to move? Surely he left the body. Surely he left his body, not moved it. He just completely was removed from it. It was completely empty. Casual. No tossing is basic. Tossing is basically a what? I don't think I want to read that, Cash. Cash, did you really just say tossing and wanker in the same sentence? Because I'm going to gross out. I remember my mom taking her glove off to fix her hair at church. Oh, casual. You know what I love because I do that with you guys. I'll start reminiscing like, she did not say the word moist. Because when I'm cooking with you guys, I go, oh, my dad used to love to blah, 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 blah. Or my dad used to, and I love it when people share with me their stories because I share a lot of nostalgic. A lot of things remind me of my dad, A lot of things remind me of my dad or my brother. I only have memories of my brother up to 20. And I don't mean I don't remember him. I mean, we made memories together, but it makes me sad we didn't get to make memories as adults. So that's why when I go visit my younger brother in Texas, like for him to even like we went to the rodeo. I was telling you guys about the rodeo. It means a lot to me because I don't have my older brother, and me and my older brother are a lot closer, but my baby brother was my baby brother. Anyways, so thank you for sharing your story with me about your grandma taking her glove off. I love it. Please feel free because I go back and I read all the comments in the section just to see what people have to say, if there were questions. Sometimes I didn't notice something and then I'll post it and I'll tag one of my, one of the subs and I'll be like, hey, you had asked about blah, 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 blah. And Berkey will say, hey, can you make me a menu? I'm going to have a dinner party and I'm going to have these people over. And I'm like, yeah, what are you guys in the mood for? And then I'll tell her, hey, I'll send it to you. We talk to each other on Telegram. And so I'll send it to her and it's just nice. I love it. Okay, salad is done. Okay. I'm going to do the thing so anybody who has things to do can go. Look at you guys. $2.97. Come on, Sam's Club. Yes. $2.97, you guys. Who are you, Mr. Sam Walton? You want me to go bananas? All right, guys, I'll be right back. Did I ever take it off of mute? Oh, yeah, I did. I was like, oh, my God, because I put it on mute when I went to the bathroom to blow my nose because I didn't want you guys to be like, ew, man, did you blow your nose? Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I remember. I told you how Joe does it. Joe thinks it's like, I don't know what Joe's thinking. I'm like, bro, you're a grown adult. Go blow your nose. All right, peach cobbler we're going to do. It's the easiest peach cobbler. My mom made it. My grandma made it. I'm sure many, many of our grandmas made it. It's literally, I think every time I make it, I get comments in the comment section that said, this is the exact recipe my mom makes or my grandma makes or it is. She's from the South. My mom's from Texas. She lived in Austin. So I brought up on sweet tea, gizzards, cornbread dressing. All right. I lost my body hug. All right. Okay, guys, I am coming. I promise. I'm not ignoring you guys. Welcome to Miami. Just kidding. I don't know. You guys have to know the song. Sorry, you guys. Zeros. I love Sam's Club too. I love that they deliver. Anybody who has a Sam's Club Plus, you don't have to meet the $50 minimum. So if you get one of their pizzas, they don't get the pizzas that are refrigerated. They make the ones that have the good slices in there, and you can get it delivered. The only thing that there is you pay $8 because you're wanting it for the 3 hours. So there's no minimum, but you do have to pay for 3 hours or less time. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm going, oh my God, I only need these 3 items. And my total is only $9. I got eggs and heavy whipping cream and I don't know, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, I'm all done. But then you're like, well, I got to find 30 more items or $30 more worth of stuff. So that way they'll bring it because I like it delivered. My husband's got a bad back, you guys. It's for me, I got to get my case of water from there and stuff that are heavy for him. So I said, what I'm trying to tell you is they waive the minimum, but they apply the $8. Not only do you get it within about 40 minutes, I swear to you, you get the item in about 35 to 40 minutes, and you didn't have to spend $30 on things that you were going, I really don't need anything else. Just pay the $8. Get it in about 40 minutes. It is. I love Sam's Club pizza. Love their pizza. But they let you order pizza from there, and then I don't know, like I'll get the strawberries for $3. My heavy whipping cream is only $3, $3.67 or $3.47. Heavy whipping cream. This costs like $6 at Meijer's. What? This thing's only $3 at Sam's Club. $3. I make my icing for my cinnamon rolls with heavy whipping cream versus regular milk. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but this feels like, I mean, you still put a little, the powdered sugar, then I do it in the mixer and it whips it, and it's like the icing is really, really amazing in flavor. During, like, right after the holidays, I had gotten their, sorry, I'm trying to put it somewhere. They had done, 2 of these at Sam's Club. 2. This is my yeast. 2 of these for $6 at Sam's Club. This was $168. This was $168. Hello? And that makes 1 loaf of bread or 3 or 4 cups of flour. It's only 2.5 teaspoons in here. For $178, this was $6 for 2 of these. Bro. Hence why I went crazy yesterday and baked a bunch of bread and donuts. Okay. Let's go, you guys. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, butter. They had the 4, if you buy butter in mass quantities, which is very expensive. For me, I usually just buy the $2.50, $3 over at Walmart because it's the 1 box, okay? After the holidays, Walmart had their box that was $3.67 or $3.70 or whatever for $2, like $2, $1.97 it was. So I bought like 3 or 4 of those and I stick them in the freezer. Okay. Sam's Club had their 4-pack of butter and it was only $8. That's phenomenal. $2 for and it's like sweet cream. It's really good butter over at Sam's Club. Yeast is expensive. I know. Oh, bitch. Why did I read it and get excited? And then I saw the rest of it and it makes me not even want to read the rest of it, Olap. I'm like, yeah, yeast is, oh wait, what? What am I walking myself into? Oh God, she figured out how to harvest it from her. No, the visual. Don't do that to my cooking. Gosh, of course you wouldn't unless you asked. What? Very reasonable. I know you're in the UK. What is he saying? Cash, you're just crazy. Okay, I gotta bake. Y'all, I'm getting all like, hey. No, this girl's gotta bake. Bake, bake. Ta-da. Oh, do. Oh, why do you guys have to look at my grotesque legs? Hello? I normally don't know. What am I trying to say? Oops. Oh, I gotta start my peaches. Y'all, stop talking to me. Y'all making me lose my... Oh, my back. Oh. Well, this is how I normally do it. I start those so they can be working while I'm doing my thing. If you have fresh peaches, by all means, send them to me. Just kidding. If you have fresh peaches, that's the way to go. But my second favorite, I don't do canned peaches. To me, I don't like my peaches mushy, and I feel like peaches that you get from a can are mushy. So I do my peaches for either frozen or I do them fresh. Okay. Oh no, I like a lot of peaches in mine, so I do two. I think they're like 12-ounce bags. Oh no, they're a pound. I guess I do 2 pounds of peaches. I'm taking it for my son, and my son's my baby. Guys, chihuahuas. I wish you guys understood Spanish so I could talk to you guys in Spanish. I used to do the word of the day. Do you guys remember that, my old timers? I'd say word of the day, and I would tell you guys certain words. Oh my gosh. Why I oughta. You're not. I'm okay. All right. We don't know what the problem is, but we're done playing around. Just got 2 pounds of peaches. Frozen is ideal. If you're going to use frozen peaches, you're going to have to add a little bit of water, but not as much as you would have to use if you're using fresh. If you're using fresh peaches, you're going to have to put at least 1 cup of water in it. If you're doing canned peaches, you don't have to put any. Again, canned peaches are not, it's a syrup it's in. So because I don't have a syrup, I have to make my own syrup, okay? So let me bring you over here, guys. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Hello. Oh my gosh, please don't talk about me the way you guys talk about that other person. Why does she sing? She sucks. I sing because I'm an old 50-year-old lady, and you do it when you have kids just to kind of pacify the time. All right, let's go. This is 2 cups because I have 2 bags, but I usually visually look at it and go, where am I at? Okay. So 3/4 of a cup for frozen peaches, 1 cup if it's fresh peaches. The reason I'm not putting a full cup is because if you guys know, they're frozen, they come with their own liquids. A little liquids, not much liquids, okay? This part, I do brown sugar. I don't do white sugar. Some people do white. I do brown. Brown. I can't tell you the difference in quality from H-E-B to over here. My peaches at H-E-B are like, I was getting like Gold Coast peaches. I have about a cup. Use your own choices, what you like. Oh, chingaleras. I don't know if I want that much. Jeez. All right, so I put about 1.5 cups of brown sugar. Some people put white sugar in it. I personally like what brown sugar does for mine, okay? Again, whatever tu corazón quieres, tu corazón quieres. Word of the day is corazón. See, H-E-B would never, if any of my Texans are in here, H-E-B would never, ever. I'm sorry, they wouldn't. You guys may not like to hear that, but H-E-B's got standards. Their standards are primero. Telling you. So I did, oh shit, I didn't keep track. Did anybody keep track of how much flour I put? Did I just do 1 cup? Tag on you. I think because I'm putting 2 tablespoons of butter into my peaches. I've known people that put more than 2 tablespoons, so don't come for me. There's people that put crazy amounts of butter in this. I have a little bit of sympathy for my husband and my son's body. I don't want, and mine too. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'm going to let that simmer. Optional. I just put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. I'm going to put this on simmer and just let it turn. I'm basically turning my liquid, the water, into syrup versus buying the canned peaches and having the syrup. I'm making my own syrup. Okay. Sometimes I make it in my cast iron pan. And like if I have 1 bag of peaches and I'll dump them in the cast iron pan and then I pour the stuff right on top and it's all a 1 pan deal. But I'm making mine in a disposable pan so I don't have to bring it back. I lost this. Oh, I'm not even done with it. Come on, girl. Girl. Ugh. There's certain words now that have been ruined for me. Ruined for me. Girl. Girl. Ugh. Makes me want to. All right. Come on. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So then I don't have to look like a crazy person talking to myself. I'm just kidding, you guys. All right. Does anybody need any questions answered? Toss. Cash! You little chingazo. What the freaking freak? When I look in there once and you're talking about a wanker, now you're talking, I know what that term means. I may have been 50 when I found and heard it for the first time. Oh my God. Did you write, how do you know about spunk? I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what that is, actually. I feel like reading it, I'm going to get myself even more grossed out. Ugh, somebody help that man. Bye, Casual. Thank you for popping in. Ooh, did you write Vonnie? 0? What made you write Vonnie? That's crazy that you wrote Vonnie. Ooh, I have to go and drop off cakes and Dubai chocolate truffles. What, Casual? I didn't know. Stop by my house. Oh, Casual, thank you. You like canned peaches in your what's that called? You like canned peaches in your cobbler? I didn't know that. Shut up, Zero. What made you call me Vonnie? My nieces and nobody calls me Vonnie. Like I'm not like my nieces and nephew and like Aunt Vonnie. Maybe my nieces were in here, Sierra and Brandy, and they said Aunt Vonnie. Okay, come on. Enough of me looking into the screen and trying to figure it out. Let's go. I'm not like, I'm expecting to get like wisdom by looking into the screen. Okay, this is on simmer because I want it to turn into syrup. Flour, sugar. This girl I watched, I think her name's Tape, something like that. She uses a liquid. You should see how she bakes, and all of her stuff comes out of maize balls. And I'm like, bruh. She makes all the like little Debbie things. 1.5 cups. Okay. Oh shoot, I'm doubling it. Hold on. Oh my God. Hey, babe. Okay, so I need to put more flour because I'm doing a bigger pan of it. 2.5. All right, I put a 3 cups because I'm making a double batch. Okay. I've used brown sugar in here before because I was out of brown sugar. So I used it for that and here. All it does is make your stuff a little darker. That's it. It doesn't turn out bad or anything. It just turns out a little more tanned dough versus it being white. Does that make sense? Okay. Do, 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 do. Hold up, you guys. Oh, wait, I forgot what I was coming in here for. Baking soda. Baking powder. Both, guys. Okay. Some people put cinnamon. This girl doesn't. If you know, that just doesn't go on this channel. Means I make cinnamon rolls all the time, but I don't do cinnamon. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Okay, let me put these away because, again, giving me anxiety. Hold on, y'all. Hey, guys. What is he saying? What? We're making peach cobbler. I am too much of a child parent. Oh, see, I am too. That's why I'm kind of, I mean, I love my kids, but I'm very glad that they're not. I always call you that. You do? I love that, Zero. Um, I'm too much of a child too. Like, so I was telling a story the other day. My second husband, yes, I've been married 3 times. My husband, this one, my second one, and my kids, my 2 kids. Um, what I was saying was, he was like, "You're just, I'm hoping that you'll grow up at some point." And I'm like, "What do you even mean?" He's like, "You're just always joking around and playing around, and you are like, when are you serious?" And I'm like, "Bro, I hold down the house. Trust me, I am serious. I make sure the bills are paid. I keep it handled. Like you married this. You knew what I was." And he's like, "Yeah, I know, but I was hoping you'd grow up at some point." And I'm like, "This is it. This is as good as it's gonna get." I am a big kid. 12 o'clock at night, I'm flicking switches, messing around with Joe. I just goof around, play around all the time. Joe doesn't mind it. And so that's, I think that's what I said the other night is, that's the difference between you find somebody that is what you're, like Joe says, I keep him young. He keeps me stable. You know what I mean? Like when whether I want to do something or go somewhere, I can usually get my way. But if Joe says no for a reason, there's no budging Joe. Like there's just no he's just like that. He's very serious. He didn't get married till he was 40 years old. He did a lot of reading. He's read a lot of books. He has a lot of knowledge about a lot of boring things. But we're just different. We're just so different. But, and me and my ex-husband, believe it or not, we're very different. But he was like, "Ew, I was hoping you'd grow up at some point." What? I'm 30. I'm grown. This is it, bro. My daughter goes, "Mom, now when she goes, she hasn't seen that guy. Long story short, she hasn't seen him in about 5 years. So let's just say I was only 48 at the time. She goes, I just don't know how you and him were together. And I said, why? And she goes, you guys are nothing alike, like nothing. He meal plans on Sundays. He like runs a tight budget and we don't go off of this and we do this and we do this. And if it's not planned out, we're not doing it. We'll put it in the, like, I think she needed, which I didn't know that, but she had needed $20 at the time. She reached out to me and I just said, hey, I don't have it, babe. I'm sorry. We're just strapped. I mean, we were putting her through college, for God's sakes. She goes, I sent a message to her dad's name and I said, what happened? She said, well, he said he'd let me know tomorrow. Like he had to think about it. So then, not that he didn't have it, he had to think about it. So then she texts him the next day and she's like, hey, were you able to? And he said, yeah, I can. Give me a minute and I will, because they both baked at Chase. So she waited to the end of the day, never put it in. Then another day went by, and then by that Friday, she said, hey, were you going to send that $20? Because my account really needs it. Like, she's a college student, you guys. So then he said, well, I never heard back from you after that day, so we'll have to budget it for next month. What? Uh, you didn't hear back. You literally told her, give me a minute, I'll get it in there. What did you need to hear back about? And number two, you have to budget to give your daughter $20 when you give her nothing, who goes to college? Not judging his parenting, not judging. It's just, I don't understand that. She asked for nothing all through high school, and she was like a sophomore or junior in college. And one time, her account was going to get overdrawn. And I said, I really don't have it, honey. I'm really sorry. And he said, sorry, I'll have to budget it for next month. Oh my gosh. Long story short, to this day, she doesn't see him anymore. But anyway, that's a whole nother whatever. All right, y'all can either come with me, but I got to go and see if I have salt in the car because I used my last of my salt. And I need salt. I gotta see if I have some in the car, like little packets. Want me to take you with me? You guys want to go with me? No, I better not. Joe will probably not want everybody seeing our house from the outside because, yeah, I probably won't. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Bad news and good news. I did not find salt. I found my long lost chongo. And I found Nova's about her registered support animal badge. Um, should I put popcorn salt? I would be asking you guys. Is my butter salted? If my butter's salted, we might be okay. Salted butter. It's salted butter! We're going with it. It's salted. Look at this is my popcorn butter. Oops. Hold up. What did I do to you? They aren't hate videos. What? Well, those are love videos. If somebody made a video about me, I'd feel like they liked me because they took the time to make a video. Imagine how special that is. This is our popcorn salt, you guys, when Joe makes homemade popcorn. This was, it's stuff that you buy at the store, and it's like, looks like it's in a milk carton, and you put it on popcorn. Okay, anyways, back to whatever. You guys, I'm sorry. I have really bad ADHD or whatever that is. I could put sazon, pero no. Let's just go with it. We're winging it, baby. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're winging it. Should I do it? You guys, I'm nervous now. I'm really nervous. I'm putting salt. I'm putting this butter. I mean, the salt. Yes, it's going to turn it orange. Oh my God, you guys, shut up. Hey, anything goes in this house. The only thing it does is have buttery flavor to it. And we're going to put butter anyways. You guys want to see what it looks like? Shut up. Shut up, you guys. I was nervous to put a lot, so we're doing that. Okay, let's keep rolling, y'all. No time to talk. Jay, baby. Jay, babe. You can use almond milk. I've made this recipe with almond milk. You can pretty much put any milk. Almond milk, whole milk. The reason that I use, okay, let me, I don't want to lose you guys here, okay? But baking powder, baking soda, flour, sugar, and then salt. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Yes, I know I didn't put that because I was scared. We're just going to go with it and hope that it works. Okay. Normally it's 1 cup, so if I'm making a double batch, it's 2 cups. Okay, guys? Everybody, don't panic what I'm about to do. I'm making my own buttermilk because I like it. Oh, I should show you guys how to measure it. If you're hoping to measure your ingredients, then you can. Hey, where's our measuring spoons? Baby, baby. Found it. For every 1 cup of milk, you put 1 tablespoon of vinegar. You don't have to do buttermilk. I like the homemade buttermilk. Why? Don't know. I like, again, the twang of I do like my coffee cake. It has sour cream in it. I like it. I like it, baby. Okay, ready? Oh, I usually put my vanilla in here. 1 teaspoon for 1 batch. So if I made 2 batches. Oh, I probably should have made sure that 2 batches. Okay, 1 teaspoon if I'm making 1 batch. It's 1, 1, 1, 1 usually. 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 cup, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup of milk. I make it blah 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 when I'm making a double batch. I kind of just go by what I want, how much I want. Okay. If you need more milk, just make more milk. Like there's not a right and wrong. If you run out, like, oh, I didn't make enough, go grab the water, the milk, and make a little bit more. You know what I mean? I found out that I was scared to start baking because I was like, what if I mess up? I overthought it. You don't mess up. It's really, really easy to just how can I fix it from here? Or hey, I think I like it my way instead. You know what I mean? Like if I had all that's all the milk I had, I would be fine with this. But because I have a little bit more milk, I'll probably make a little bit more because I like it a little more runny instead of dry like this. I've had it dry like this when I didn't have any more milk. Didn't stop me and turned out beautiful. And I like doing it mine in a cast iron pan. Okay, I got my oven on for 350. And I need my husband, but he is indisposable. Joe! Oh, never mind, I got it. Oof. Okay. Okay, guys, ready? This is probably the most janky or ganky. I don't know what that word is. Kanky, cranky, janky. Janky! It's janky. This is the most janky cooking channel you'll ever find. Okay, know that. Why? Because I don't have, I'm just a laid back person. I'm very much like, if I want it, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to not do it because I don't have it. I am like well, oh well. I know for next time, no, it doesn't work if I don't have that. That's kind of how I am. Like I find out, oh, I guess I need to have that next time. That makes sense? Okay, but let's roll. You guys, it's going to be so hard to not eat this while, today. I wanted to make it at the end of the day, but I also don't want to be stuck in the kitchen right up until the time I leave. I want to go in chillaxles. I'm going to make about a half a cup more, guys, just so I can, I might just put regular. And it works, the thickness that it was, it works, you guys. I am just looking for, I don't know. I want it to be a little more runnier for this pan because I'm going to make a double batch and I don't want it to struggle to cover my peaches. Does that make sense? And you probably will want to let it sit for about, I'm going to put this in the oven. You'll probably want it to sit for about 20, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes before you serve it. Just to get the hot, the hot syrupy stuff to thicken. You know what I mean? Because it is technically sugar and, you know, it's a syrup. And if it's hot, it's runny. And if it's cooler, I made a strawberry cobbler the other day, you guys. It was so good. I was actually looking to, I love strawberry. That's why I made strawberry shortcake. Putting it in the oven while it warms up, okay? Once that's ready, this will be ready and that's done. That's why you kind of start your peaches so that way all of it goes in at the same time. Does that make sense, guys? All right, what's Cash doing? So that goes on the salad. Oh, jeez. We can't talk about the salad and tossing it. You can't go to Panera Bread and get the lemonades because they're dangerous. Put in. Stop, dear. Shut up, Olaf. Hi, Angelina. How are you doing? Why is he now writing kinky in the chat? I go away for a little bit and he's got wanker and he's got tossing salad and kinky. Oh my word. Let's back to this. I almost called this soup. Back to the soup. No, not the soup. Okay. See what it looks like, guys? I want the way it looked like earlier, it was a little thick. And I want to be able to have no problem with it covering my peaches. And then if you're really daring, I don't care about dough or cookie dough or anything like that. I don't believe in that. I have no problem with raw flavor. Ooh, that chingas is good. That's good. I'll take that shizzles to the bank. Do, 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 do. I ordered my grandson a book for Christmas. I mean, for Easter. And, okay, let me just say this. Tell me why I ordered my grandson, a book for Easter. And I don't get nothing else because it's like, it was a book that I could afford. And it was a book that, like, oh, it's Easter. It's about da 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 da. I wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then I check my emails and it's like, sorry, this book is out of stock. Would you like it? Something once it becomes available. No, I don't have another one to take my grandson. People, thank you very much. Anyways, I was really sad. Jack? Oh my God, he's still snoring. Who's snoring on Easter morning at this time? What? Easter Bunny Bible. I know, Angelina. I was so mad. Rude. I thought rude. That's the first thing I thought is, that's kind of rude. I don't have a chance to go and get one unless I want to go to Walmart, and God knows how many kids have been sneezing on those books in the aisle. I'm not against Walmart. Trust me. Walmart has come through for me many times. Oh my God, yesterday. See what I'm making? I placed an order for some of the stuff from Sam's Club. Remember I was saying guys Sam's Club? Tell the broccoli from Sam's Club. Tell me why the people come to deliver and I'm like, where's my broccoli? Couldn't find my broccoli anywhere. Couldn't find my flour, my 10-pound bag of flour anywhere. I had to put a whole freaking order in, meeting minimums in order to get it delivered. And they were closing. It was like 2 p.m. How am I going to get it delivered? Because their windows at Sam's Club fill up like that. By like noon or 1, they're done. They're done taking orders for that day. And unless I was going to pay the extra to have it here in 3 hours or whatever. I know, girl. I know. Like my Italian bread. I get the double pack of this, 2 of them for like $3.50. Okay. Otherwise, it's $3 for one at Walmart. So I get it from Sam's Club. I place the order, and then I go, oh shoot, I forgot my heavy whipping cream. So I cancel the order. They let you cancel it. Okay. I don't care about this part. But I go back in there and they tell me they're out of the bread. Did I take the very last loaf of bread and it's still being shown on my other order? Like, what? You're out of bread? You just had it 2 seconds ago. So then I go, what is going on? I'm telling my husband, like, I got to order another whole order. Okay, long story short, I closed out the window. I came back in and they let me order my bread. Okay, that was the first order, okay? Because I had to cancel it, remember? Okay. Now we're back to how they forgot my broccoli, they forgot my flour. What happened was, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Yeah, okay. So I call and the customer care said they couldn't do anything. That they couldn't refund it and they couldn't replace it. And I'm like, well, what are you gonna do? Like, I need my stuff. So then I thought, forget calling the 1-800 customer care. I called the local store and I'm like, I really need the items that I ordered and you guys somehow forgot to bring them, and is there any way I can get them? And she's like, well, we can't send a driver out because it's a third party. You'll have to place an order for a... Oh, Cash, you're a whole mess. You're an Olaf. Um, So I said, well, what can you do? They said, I can refund the money. It's going to take 3 to 5 days, whatever. I mean, yeah, obviously that was frustrating because I'm like, well, now I got to dish out the money again. Yeah, I know those will fall off, but that's not the point. Today, I'm having to buy 2 flowers and 2 broccolis. That's $8 twice that I don't want to have to because I don't, you know? So anyways, they end up... I placed another order. Like I said, I had to look for things to buy. I once watched a lady live stream while she DoorDash. She said it was her last day. And she pulled, what? Stop it. Oh, Mom, stop. Why would they? I thought, well, I called first and they said, I said I wanted to find out if you guys forgot it there or the box or where it is. She's like, no, it was picked up. It had everything in it. So that means that lady kept my broccoli and my flour, 10 pounds of freaking flour. Oh, my butter, you guys. You guys are doing really bad with my memory. Jeez, you guys are going to have to do better with this. Okay. Yeah, I know there's paper. We deal with it. Don't be rude. Just kidding. Is Joe there? Jay? All right. I'm gonna aim you now over here. Okay. Okay. So, sorry about the bleach. Again, this isn't a really proper cooking channel. This is Mittens. Mittens is close to as unprofessional as you can get. I'm not as bad as some people that fall asleep. I'm just kidding. Sorry, you guys. It's so hard to not take little digs when there's like so right there just in front of you to just dig. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna... Sorry, you guys, I gotta stop being mean to people. Maybe I won't drop things. How about that? I shouldn't have made those comments about her. All right. Okay, yay, 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 yay. This is how I do it. Everybody does it different. Keep in mind, I like your way too. One day you and me can be friends and I'll show you your way and you show me mine. I will show you mine and you know what I mean. Okay. If you only have one bag of peaches, you can stretch your peaches by doing this. I showed you guys before. Just kind of snip them. Just so that people have the ability to have a peach in their each bite. You know what I mean? You can't cook in the kitchen on live because... That's why I was confused when she said that she comes home and cleans. It's like, girl, where? Where? We've seen pictures. You don't do that. I mean, my house isn't spick and span. That little girl runs my house. Sissy! Sissy! Ay, corazoncito, mi amor. I love you, my papacitos. I love you. Nova. Nova. Oh, you guys. If anybody knows, okay, this is my last time I'm going to interrupt. She's my life. Okay, listen to me, you guys. On TikTok, okay, anybody have dogs that are older? One. Two, that have a history of bad hips, okay? Let me do it while I do this. If you have a history if you have a dog that has a history of bad hips or that breed, Nova used to get up because we have wood floors really slow. I'm going to put it down so you guys can see it. She'd get up really slow and she would, both of her legs, one of them, she'd kind of like pick it up while she walked for a little bit. And then eventually she'd be able to walk on all of it. Does that make sense? She looked like it wasn't pain for her. Okay? And I felt really bad for her. We bought her different stuff from Sam's Club for hips and joints. Nothing would work for her. Nothing would work for her. Look at you guys. This literally looks like enough peaches. I probably would should have only done one bag, but I was thinking my thing was a little bit bigger. So, anyways, oh, you guys. I felt so bad. Like when you feel like the worst mother, some people really take pride in their dogs. And I felt like the worst mother for my dogs. Worst. I wasn't giving my dog the care that, you know what I mean? So then I was like, Nova, like I could see that it hurt her. So I ordered those things at Sam's Club. Nothing worked. I've got everywhere, tried to get them and nothing worked. I ordered these ones from Sam's Club. They were $36 and they were like 90 of them. But I gave them to her again. 2-3 weeks, no difference at all. And it wasn't that they were bad. They just didn't. Oh my God, I love you, Angelina. I love this. Oh, I love older dogs. I just have so much compassion for them. Okay, so let me finish. So, the ones I found, because I was a commercial, was I was on TikTok. And I saw these. So I said, well, I had only used them for 2 weeks, the other ones. So I said, let me grab these. I paid like, they were on sale for like $35. And I was like, ew, I just spent $37 for the other ones. I don't want to spend it again. So, but looking at my dog, I swear to you, just my heart just broke for my baby girl. So I said, I'm ordering them again. I don't care if we can afford it. I'm ordering them, Joe. So I ordered them. They came in. I gave them to her for a week. 2 in the morning, and I think 1 at night for the whole week. And then I got to like day 8 or 9. It was almost 2 weeks, but not 2 weeks. Tell me why my dog was running. She was doing it all. She was doing it all. Everything that hurt her, like she would like pick up her from getting on the floor. Even she has a pad that big for her to sleep on. She'd get up and you would see her leg kind of like quiver, and I just broke, freaking broke inside of me. And I ordered them again, and I ordered these, and I swear to you, my life was whatever. So then I was like, I gotta get more of these. Obviously, they were expensive for me, but I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't afford it. So then I said, let me go back to the other ones, because I had just bought those, but we just saw they weren't helping her. So when these wore out or ran out, I started using the ones I had originally bought. Then I got done with those, and I'm like, oh, like, what do I do? And I ended up, for some reason, I don't know how they got my number, but anyways, they sent our email and they said, hey, well, can you come back? Can you come back? Blah, 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 blah. We'd like you to be, oh, you're good, baby. Could you come back? And I was like, who are you? Like, I could show you the text. You guys would probably start cracking up. And it's like, it's an automated, actually. And they're like, would you be interested in, they were lower prices, would you be interested? And I'm like, yeah, like $10 would be great. And he's like, oh, I can't do that. And he's like, I can get them to you for this amount. and I think they were like 27 or $24, and then shipping, because you had to pay shipping or whatever, for like $28. And I was like, hey, that's better than 34 that I had gotten the first time. You know what I mean? Fast forward, she ate them. She did great. I said all that to say I'm scrolling along in TikTok world. Tell me why they said they were 50% off. I know they say that about comfort sweatshirts are like 80% off, and really it's not. It's like 80% off the 75 or $150. Yeah, but no, you're still paying $55 for a hoodie. It's not really 70% off. So I pressed on it, and it said additional 10%. Pressed on it, and then it said something like, I don't even know how it said it. Long story short, I got it for $22. So I bought two of them. Had to. $22. Okay. Then I go back last night, and I'm already working on borrowed money right now. If you guys only knew. And they said that they were $17 with the coupons. Oh my God, I got one more. You guys, I can't even tell you the joy to know my dog is not gonna hurt. I don't need to buy groceries this week. My dog has now got these. You guys, I swear to you, please, if your dog has any trouble walking, if your dog has any trouble standing, please look into them. They're called Waffles or Ruffles or something like that. Please look into them. I swear I'm not that person to make videos that are like, oh, this is great and this bra feels great. I'm not that person. But I will tell you that my dog is very, very, very happy. Okay, so anyways, let me get this started, and then I'm going to let you guys go. So y'all, go to TikTok. They're on sale right now. I got them for $17. Okay. See, it looks like that. All right, here we go. Should I put more peaches, you guys? Let me put a little more peaches. Hold on. Hold up. Because, like, what am I going to do with these? Like, I got peaches with a bunch of